All right, went back long back in the day before Addison Rae started the first TikTok dance. Acid and bases were recognized by their properties, right? So an acid, those who taste sour. So we have a lime, vinegar, wine. Wine is a little acid actually. Base are those who have bitter taste. Have you tried eating soap? I hope not, but some of you do. You know what it tastes like, right? Toothpaste, I'm sure you put on your mouth, so you know that. I hope no one have tried Clorox before, and please don't. So, but these are bases, and I guarantee you, Clorox tastes a little bit better, but don't try, please don't. And acid and bases change the color of dyes such as litmus papers and indicator. You might have tried it in high school or middle school, maybe if you took chemistry. And acid and base, they cancel the effect of each other. So the reverse effect we call neutralization. Make acid and base, you get water and salt. Remember that, right? But at the time, back in the day, we don't have the strong definition of acid and bases yet. No one knows how to call it, right? Svante Arrhenius, which is a Swedish chemist, this is in 1884. Whose work focused on electrochemistry. He was dealing with the electrolyte in water, and you remember electrolyte are those compounds that put in water, they dissociate and give the ability for solution to conduct electricity. Okay, and acid and bases are also electrolytes, put in water, they dissociate. We saw earlier, right? So he came across the acid and bases and was the first person who nailed down a pretty accurate definition of acid and bases. Okay, and he said that, well, an acid, so those compounds put in water and increase the concentration of an acid, increase the concentration of proton. Okay, and he called this solution an acidic solution. Base reverse, there's an opposite. So base are substances that increase the concentration of hydroxide ion, right? And we call this solution a basic solution. Okay, it's quite true at the time because we haven't found a lot of acid and bases yet, right? So we just call like hydrochloric acid, ammonia, those hydroxide of group 2, maybe sulfuric acid, and that's pretty much it. And as chemistry advances, we have seen more and more acid-base reaction, and his definition of acid and bases cannot cover many acid-base reactions. For example, hydrochloric acid react with ammonia. So we have an acid, we have a base. These are totally acid-base reaction, and we call this a neutralization nowadays, right? But this reaction does not increase the concentration of proton in water because it becomes ammonium chloride, right? A base like ammonia this is in water, aqueous, that aqueous in water, put into in solution does not produce hydroxide ion. So as Arrhenius' definition of acid and bases cannot call this reaction an acid-base reaction, right? And Svante Arrhenius also said that an acid-base reaction is those compounds of acid dump into water, increase the concentration of an acid. Base increase concentration of hydroxide ion in water. Well, an acid-base reaction doesn't have to be in water. We can do some other solvent like benzene. This is not in water. Yeah, they can react as well. Got ammonium chloride that precipitate out from the benzene. So solid right there. And even gas phase, no solvent, no problem. So hydrochloric, look on the right side picture right here. So we have hydrochloric acid, which vaporize to make film or gas of hydrochloric acid gas, and ammonia also vaporize to give ammonia. Once you put these two glass container closer, hydrochloric acid and ammonia can react and to form ammonium chloride, which is salt and not soluble. That's why you see it look like an air right here, but it's not. That's actually the solid ammonium chloride because it's light, so it looks like kind of gas. It's not really a gas. That's the compound. Okay, so the Ammonia reaction that the characteristic acid and base by Arrhenius cannot explain. Okay, so we want to be able to include all these as an acid and base reaction. We want a definition that are more general, generalize the definition of acid and bases. And some people actually do like that. Take a look on the next video.